Welcome, Aries, to your weekly reading for the week of July the 23rd to the 29th of 2018. Alright, so let's look into what's going on with you in love for the week. So, overall energy for you, for Aries in love. So, we do have where a lot of you might be partying, okay? And this is overall energy, like having fun with your romantic partner. If you're not with them, this is with family, friends. I feel like there might be an obstacle with something that you would like to get to. So it seems like, say, I party, I run into some obstacles, but I would like to get married. I would like to have my relationship much better, good communication around the home, good stability, whatever it might be. So that could be maybe an issue for some of you out there, but it does seem to be some good energy going on. So before we so that's the overall energy. So let's see, which is good. So let's see the overall energy. Just do it. That was just a pop out. So let's just do the initial one. So overall energy for Aries in love. So we do have debt. All right, financial doubt, insecurities might pop up for some of you out there. Spending too much, bad spending habits. Maybe your credit might not be so good for some of you out there. That could be an issue, but this energy is something that you may need to address if it's constantly causing you obstacles towards something that you would like to achieve. All right, so the energy of person coming towards you, the Aries in love. If that person is still giving off this energy of the weekend reading was kind of being detached, socializing, doing their own thing. They could be at work, but this is kind of emotionally kind of detached, maybe taking you a bit more seriously. The approach to the connection, the emotions and the lovey-dovey energy might not be there so much. So that's what's going on. The King of Swords is showing up. So Aquarius, Libra, Gemini doesn't have to be that energy. All right. Now the response from you, the Aries love. What is your response? So you are going through a process of forgiving that particular person or scenario, whatever that you have gone through. You could be just taking your time to either grieve, maybe meditate, whatever it might be for you that places you in a better state of emotional security and well-being. So you're trying to forgive that particular person, which is good as you move into emotional opportunities to be able to open up to your partner, vice versa, those things going on. All right. So let's see, what is your advice? Advice for Aries. So we do have you need to move away from the extremes of conflict, whether it's the ego getting in the way, a lot of things that you might be saying to your partner, whether it's gossips, social media, those kind of things. Think about the Five of Swords coming out, conflict being there. So this is getting away from that tension, moving on, and detaching from any stressful situations. All right, which is good. So stay away from that. So let's see the outcome for Aries in love. The outcome. So you do have Judgment in reverse, and a lot of times these are still issues of making bad decisions, sometimes not being able to stick to a certain decision or a choice. If we make changes in our lives and we know that it's good for us, even unhealthy things that we might constantly do, maybe even financially, that might be an issue. So Judgment is in reverse, meaning that you might have issues with others and how they might think about you in certain scenarios. If you were to do a certain thing, if things were to be revealed in some way, that might be an issue there. So let's clarify the King of Swords for the personal energy coming towards you. Yeah, they're closed off, I feel. Sometimes it's just like not even opening up to emotionally, kind of down, sometimes even crying, going through the intensity of some kind of heartbreak. So that is there, for some. Even maybe socializing and partying a lot for them, having a good time. So that energy, they might be just closed off. All right. And let's see the Judgment card in reverse for Aries. So indecisive, unsure of what to do because of maybe what your partner or love potential has done to you. Vice versa, both of you seem to be giving off that kind of energy for some. So it seems to me over past grievances or something that has hurt you, or just the obstacles that you might be going through when it comes to your financial security. That could be an issue. All right. So let's see, two cards for. Let's just do one. All right, for Aries for July the 23rd to the 29th in love. healing family issues. It says your love life benefits as you forgive your parents, and that's probably literally going through some issues, tense issues with your family or living environment. Your mother and father, sometimes if they weren't there for you, you don't realize how much that does hurt you now, from long ago, bad memories, and that could have some kind of psychological thing that is really deep. And I feel like you might know what that is if you were to be honest and look deep, think about that. And because that's like a family oriented card, let's do one more. Okay, one more for Aries. Pay attention to the red flags, the signs of caution you, and that's definitely where your partner could be emotionally closed off, or they don't seem to be taking you seriously in some way. So some of you definitely could be indecisive about the connection. You might even have family members who have a lot to say. You feel like they might say something about the connection or the choices that you make when it comes to your love potential and your love life. So try to forgive whoever might be hurting you or causing you some issues, and see what happens from there. But there does seem to be some good things that can happen between you two, but there does seem to be some obstacles this week, energetically and maybe even just financially and just socializing. So that's going to be a reading for the week. Tons of love, lots of light to you, tons of healing vibes. I wish you the best, and you can always go to the website psychicloveheals.com to schedule something for you. Have a good one.